Hello everyone. Uh, Welcome to the Social Work 6433 Clinical Social Work Practice Evaluation course. I am making this video to cover general course related information and some information related to Module 1. Every week I will try to make one video for you guys, and you will have two options of joining the live Zoom sessions. That's highly encouraged, and we will go over the assignment of the week, and if you are joining to the Zoom session, I will answer your questions. But if you cannot make the Zoom session, you can always watch this video, and if you have any questions, you can either send me an email or ask me to meet with you one-on-one on a schedule that works for both of us. Right now, I would like to start with the navigation of the course. So these two tabs, modules and assignments, are critically important tabs for this specific course. Under the modules, you will see these modules for every week, and we are going to go week by week. For this week, week 1, this is the module that we need to go over. I added a general course review video that I created in the previous courses, and also module 1 information session. Those are also available for you if you would like to watch. There are some content overlapping with what I'm going to explain now, but these are just extra resources for you to just utilize. So some of the important things in terms of the due dates, as you see, you can see the due dates under the modules also. These are the two assignments that are due this week. One of them is due on Friday and the other one is due on Sunday. This is kind of financial aid assignment, so please complete this as soon as possible, and then until Sunday 11:59 I'm expecting you to complete this identifying social work programs. This discussion used to be a group discussion, but forming a group could be really a big challenge for students, especially at such an early time of the course, like at the beginning of the course. It could be a real challenge, so I just converted this to an individual assignment. So you will just answer that simple question, and about 2 paragraphs, if you can write about what are the better ways that you think, what are the potential improvements maybe. If you put that information there, that would be sufficient. And then for identifying social work programs, I'm expecting you to identify 3 social work programs. Again, for the guidelines for the assignments, you need to go to the assignments tab, as you see here. So once you click to the assignments tab, you can come to here and you can click the relevant assignment. We were talking about identifying social work programs, so I'm clicking on this, and I can see the guidelines here is asking you to identify 3 behavioral and or human services programs, and then you need to provide this information, like what is the purpose of the program, who benefited from the program, etc. So go over this and try to provide this information for each of these programs. What we are going to have in this course is kind of pieces of a major assignment. Okay, we are going to write a proposal, but we are going to write it piece by piece. First, we are going to create a logic model about our program, and then we are going to write a literature review about that program evaluation. Then we are going to write the methodology section, and we will go and complete the proposal by adding implications, limitations, data analysis sections in the last week. Again, I will guide you throughout the way. We will go week by week. Next week, we will cover the logic models, and I will also talk about the research questions, how we can create our own research question. Research questions are really critical for this proposal. It is the most critical part of your proposal, because every time we stuck somewhere, we are turning back to our research question and try to find the answer moving from our research question. Okay, so research questions are really important. Forming a clear research question that has all the components will serve you really well in the future stages when you are moving to the other parts of the proposal. So that's why I will first cover the research questions next week, and we will talk about how to form a research question. I will show you some research question examples, and from week 2 to week 3 I will expect you to think about your draft of your own research question. And when you are coming to the week 3 Zoom session, you can just put your draft to the chat box and I will provide you the feedback. Again, if you cannot make the Zoom session, just let me know, and you really want to meet with me and get feedback to your research question, let me know. We will try to find a time and arrange a Zoom meeting, another Zoom meeting to complete that task. All right, so now this week again we have 2 assignments. That's Better Way discussion post. You are going to post on this, and then you are going to submit your paper for 3 social work programs. And next week we will have a logic model. You will prepare a diagram and also agency description. And then starting from week 3, we will start writing that proposal with the introduction literature review, and our research question will be a critical part of assignment number 3. So on week 3, we will cover how to write a literature review in our Zoom sessions, how to write a literature review, and also what are the needed components in that paper. And again, we will talk about the research questions, which is the most critical part. And then we will move to the methodology. In the methodology, that will consist of 4 different parts, which includes sampling, research design, measurement, and procedures sections. I will try to provide you examples of each of these sections so you will have a clearer understanding, and we will have a discussion about each of these sections. I will also deliver some of the content and try to refresh your memory in terms of sampling strategies, different types of research designs, so you will have a clearer idea about what are the options and how to choose the best sampling strategy, how to choose the best research design that fits to what you are doing, that fits to your research question. And then when we are moving forward, we will have a final research evaluation proposal. So that will be the final proposal. We will add the missing components, which are implications, limitations, data analysis section, and the conclusion. We will add those sections to the rest of the paper, which had introduction, literature review, and methodology sections, and we will put all of them together as one final proposal. You will not only add those small components, implications, limitations, and data analysis and conclusion, but also you will adjust, you will try to make some modifications based on my feedback on your methodology paper and on your introduction literature review paper, and then submit with those changes the final paper. That is part of your assignment grade, revising the previous papers, okay, based on the feedback. Before moving further about the assignment 4 methodology, again, as I mentioned, that has 4 components: sampling, research design, measurement, and procedures. This is the probably most critical part of the proposal. because it's large. It's large in terms of weight, grading weight, and it's really important. That's why I am going to give 2 weeks for you to complete this. But that doesn't mean that you're going to wait until week 5 to start writing. What I want you to do is I want you to have a draft by the end of week 4 and try to submit that draft to get feedback. So I'm going to give you that option. If you submit your methodology draft before the end of week 4, I will provide you the feedback. That way, with that feedback, you can modify that paper and make the submission for the final methodology paper. That way, you will have a chance to correct some issues, some important issues that may cause you to lose important chunk of points, and it will help you to get my feedback before doing the final submission. Again, that's optional. I'm volunteering my time to do that, to provide you that feedback. So if you choose to do that, that will be available for you. You can submit your paper and write draft to the comment box, so I will understand that you want my feedback before making the final submission, and then I will provide feedback. Alright, we covered week 4. We talked about final proposal by adding the needed sections and making the revisions. And then you will have an abstract. Abstract is really clear cut. There are some important components that you already will have in your paper. What you are going to do is briefly putting these together, and this will be a really brief in an abstract format. You need to check the abstract format for APA 7 edition and make sure that all of these components like implications, limitations, data analysis plan, all of these are covered. And then you are going to have a presentation. Let me open this. So this presentation, I'm going to open it by the end of week 4. You will see the sign-up sheet. And on that sign-up sheet, I am expecting you to put your name to the session that fits best to you. So there will be at least 3 sessions available for to choose from, but there will be caps for each session. Let's say the cap will be 6 student or 7 student, and once the cap filled, you need to sign up the other sections that are available, one of the other sections that are available. So if your time is limited, please try to act fast and sign up as soon as possible, because the sessions will be first come first serve. So you want to sign up early if your time availability is really limited. If all of the sections are fitting to you, you can just wait for other students to sign up and then sign up to the available spot, whatever left at the end. All right. This will be a presentation. It will be, you will have a Zoom session with, let's say, 5 or 6 other students, and everybody will present one by one. There will be 15 minutes presentation and 5 minutes Q&A session afterwards. Your grade will be based on both your presentation and your grade. The important part is we need to keep it less than 15 minutes, the presentation part especially, because if everybody goes 5 minutes beyond, that's 35 minutes of everybody's time in that session, and we don't want that. So to be respectful and mindful of others' time, 15 minutes is going to be implemented. So that's pretty much it. The other 2 important points are plagiarism and APA. Please make sure that you are paying attention to that when you are putting material let's say when you are writing your literature review. Make sure that you are paraphrasing and you are citing appropriately. Do not just copy and paste. And please pay attention to APA 7 edition, because that's where students losing a lot of points, and it's really critical, especially when you are writing a proposal. You can always reach out to me if you have any further questions. That's pretty much it from me for this week. Just let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email, shoot me an email, and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. See you.